Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, the DoorDash Revolution. Once again, bring you another spectacular video. Now, I'm doing a survey. I'm doing a case study, and we've been talking about earned by time, but there's other things I want to talk about as well. In this episode, I talked about why I quit DoorDash in 2023. You can check that video out for those that are new viewers or first-time viewers seeing the DoorDash Revolution. I did a survey 2 days ago asking why drivers quitting DoorDash in 2023. And the topic for discussion for this evening will be drivers are quitting DoorDash in 2023. In this survey, I had 5 things listed of 5 reasons that drivers are quitting DoorDash. And we're going to go over those 5 in the poll, and we're going to find out what was the number one top pick for the week. Earned by time and earned by order was 3%. Due to drivers using the glitch was 3%. They are not making money, 87%. Base pay is $2 per delivery, 3%. And customers aren't tipping, 5%. Even those that voted here, the number one pick was they're not making enough money. I would like to go into the comment section, and we're going to address what others' opinions was, perspectives were, or their experience on this topic here. And that's what we're doing. We will give our subscribers the opportunity to comment in the comment section, and we will reply to their comments, or we may even make a video about the comments. So we're gonna go ahead and tap into the comments, but before we do, we would like for you to go to my channel, DoorDash Revolution. This is for the new viewers and first-time viewers that are looking at the DoorDash Revolution at this moment. That's my channel name, and you can go to the community post section, and that's where we are. What we did is we did 2 surveys, but I'm gonna do the next survey in a video of its own, and we're gonna deal with this survey in this video. We're gonna right now check and see what the people that made comments, what was their decision in. We got kids around here. Yeah, they're on those skates. And then they stop right in front of the video here. Well, let's go ahead and go and do this here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is in the comment section. I was talking to other drivers about the reasons, and many reasons that drivers are quitting DoorDash in 2023. There are many reasons that drivers are quitting DoorDash. Please share your perspective on this topic. So, Forever Young. This was Forever Young's comment, which was a day ago. Unlike W-2 jobs, you know that you get paid every Friday, so you know what the payday is, and you don't have to work 7 days a week because it is not mandatory unless you sign a contract that said mandatory overtime or determination. And he also replied again saying too many drivers and less orders and no tips included. In some orders, and also taxes too, we have to pay back the IRS. I made a comment to his comment, which means I addressed his ongoing statement. This was my reply. The price of running your own business, but more drivers have a side hustle mindset. But this would be a great topic for discussion. Now, A lot of drivers didn't come in doing this as a business. They came in doing it as a hustle, as a side gig, a means to make extra money. We're going to go ahead and move forward and see what the other commenters are saying. Matthew also commented, if people are quitting, it's probably because they jumped on the platform to make extra income as a side gig. And then after their honeymoon period, they realize that the profit margin is not worth the time and the effort. The base pay is too low at $2. The tips are terribly, usually at $4.50 or less, if that at all. Other drivers who are lucky enough to find a sustainable W-2 go that way. The only drivers that stay the course are drivers like me who use Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, and etc. as an overtime hustle to make a living for right now. What he was saying is that you got to be a multi-app to survive in this gig. You can't survive, on one app. But there's a lot of drivers in larger markets, bigger markets and everything, that have more supply and demand than it is drivers. They can do pretty well on one app. All right. So yes, what we talking about, everybody beginning to feel the crunches. You got a lot of drivers that quit. A lot of drivers saying they're not making money. A lot of drivers that, look, man, I'm done. A lot of drivers came during the pandemic. They seen how much money you can make, astronomical numbers, from $50 to $100 an hour. You can't make that now. But what drivers wasn't understanding was they didn't have a business mindset. They treated it as a side hustle. Look, I'm not going to take care of my client's food as if it's my own. There was a lot of drivers that was on that mindset. All they wanted to do was just get their money. Now we seeing the repercussions of those things, of no tip, no trip, and decline now, what it's costing us today. So the pandemic is over. All right. That type of money is not being made unless you're on the large order program, unless you multi-apping and all of that. But there's a lot of scenarios that I will be discussing in up and coming videos on very important topics. We're going to be talking about dirty apping, dirty multi-apping, dirty cherry picking. And we're going to talk about the glitches, and we're going to talk about how the glitch has affected the market. How's it affected other drivers that being forced to throw in the towel and quit DoorDash for 2023. And let's go ahead and proceed on. Forever Young also commented again. I talked to some of the old drivers that stopped delivering food and decided to go get a W-2, they said, because you can't make a living out of these apps. Some days you can make money, some days it's zero. I felt that it was relevant to do, even though people say it's old news. What I'm getting ready to do now is we're going to talk about the earn by time and earn by the order, EBT versus EPO. I looked at a lot of content creators' information. In my last video, I selected 3 to talk about. It was Joe Driver Mike, Bentley Coupe DoorDash Diaries, and Nugs. And lo and behold, Nugs got deactivated, which he said was he breached the term of service. Okay, Dash and Trader was explaining how he breached the term of service. That was his opinion. This is my opinion right here. And I'm going to show you how relevant, Pedro, that the glitch is. You said that it's not relevant. It's not taking a shot at you, but you're giving misleading information, and I got to check you on it. We will be discussing how relevant that glitch is. And I did a poll today. Which programs did drivers benefit from using the glitch? And I'm going to name the programs. Okay, there go my mic flipping all over the place because I don't have it stationary. All right. The DoorDash new tier program, the Earn by Time, Earn by Order, the Diamond program, and the Top Dasher program. I'm going to ask this question again. Which program did drivers benefit from the glitch the most? And right now, Top Dasher program is leading. We're going to give it a couple of more days, and I'm going to do another video. And we're going to talk about how relevant the use of the glitch was on each one of these programs. And I'm going to talk about the dirty app and the dirty multi-app and the dirty stacking and the dirty cherry picking when you put all this stuff in combinations with using the glitch. Okay, which program drivers benefit from it the most? Right now it's going in the right direction, so we're going to be done with that. But back to doing content on the Earn by Time and Earn by the Order program. We understand that DoorDash has given a guarantee hourly minimum wage. Why you say it's minimum wage? Because that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And in the next videos that I'm going to be coming up, I'm going to be showing you different zones. How much that zone getting paid $13.50 guarantee hourly wages for that zone in that city. And the difference in another city, which is a zone, and the difference in another city district in a zone. We're going to go into deeper details about some information we're going to give you about the Earn by Time, Earn by Order program. I'm not going to give you all of the information. We're going to touch the basics, maybe the intermediate. But what I have found out in the last 3 days will blow your mind like landmines. And that's real talk, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to reveal how relevant using this glitch is and how effective it is for drivers. That some are maximizing their earnings while it's making others throw in the towel. Okay? And you're never going to hear it being delivered to you the way I'm going to deliver it to you. Although all of these other content creators talked about this program before me, I couldn't talk about it at the time they talked about it because it wasn't even in my market. I was talking about the Diamond program. People talk about it was a scam. So if it was a scam, how was it that I was so consistent in averaging $30 to $35 an hour, and I didn't have to do more than 40 hours a week? Sometimes it was less than 40 hours a week. You do the math. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of misleading information. And I don't want to talk too much dipping into my next episode. But this is what we're talking about. I will be talking about that. I will be talking about how base pay is higher in certain zones versus other zones. And that little bit of information will help you make the right decision for better opportunities to maximize your earnings. Now we're finna let you go on this one, ladies and gentlemen. We want to hear more from you. And when we get that information from you, I would like to be able to address it as a topic on this show. Peace, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.